Hi, I'm Abby Bangser. I work as a principal engineer at Syntasso. Our goal is to help platform engineers build the best internal platforms they can, and that includes the framework Kratix. Kratix is a controller that runs on top of Kubernetes, but helps you manage any infrastructure you have in your system. So whether that be mainframes or edge compute, we can help you manage it all as a fleet and make sure that you're making a bespoke platform for you rather than depending on the decisions of other platforms as a service. So we have a customer at the Access Group whose first task with Kratix was to provide over 200 engineers with a hackathon. And he was able to do this all while he was on vacation because it just moved very smoothly with that as a service experience. So we wanted to help bring that to people here at KubeCon so they could learn how to do that for themselves.
My name's Phil. I work at the Access Group and I look after our platform engineering initiative at Access. So we are the largest UK headquartered software company, and we deliver healthcare solutions, finance solutions, legal software as well. So if you buy a house, you probably go through our software. If you've sat on a plane, that plane may have gone through our software via its many different parts. We do so much at Access, it's quite impressive how far we've grown. We've done hackathons as long as I can remember at Access, but for me, I like making the experience a little bit better every day. So a few years ago, we introduced Backstage to make it easier for teams to get up and go. Last year, we introduced Kubernetes, so they had a place where they can host their work. And we're constantly evolving and constantly changing how to make that experience a little bit better. So I love to be able to share the journey with Kratix. So we work together with Abby to take my journey of how I've used cloud native technologies and Kratix and Kubernetes and put that in the hands of KubeCon attendees. And it was really exciting to see Instruqt as well, because we got rid of the whole thing of it works on my machine. We could have it repeatable and everyone had fun with it. General hackathons, they're great. We give them the whole platform, but what we did with Instruqt is show our attendees how to take a platform and go run with it yourself. So we showed them how you can take Kratix plus Backstage and really build out what that hackathon experience could look like in your organization. And what Instruqt really helped us with that is to make sure we had that standard end-to-end learning path that made it really good. And every time me and Abby were teasing it and playing around with it as we were going, we're like, oh, let's add this, let's change this, and it just works.
I have so many things I have to worry about when I'm running a workshop around how we deliver it, what are the content we want to design, and how to make sure people are learning. What I don't want to have to worry about is if they have something installed on their laptop correctly, or if they have firewall rules, and giving them a virtual machine with all the ways of being able to control their flow to follow along with the workshop just makes my life so much easier.
The type of questions we were getting were more about the deeper understanding about what we were delivering. So that showed to us that the course that we delivered and the way it was delivered as well, people weren't thinking about Kubernetes, kinds, this, that, they were thinking about the problem. They enjoyed our pacing as well, so what we did is like, hey, go do the course, we're going to put some background music on, come ask us. But then we went and did it with them as well, so they could see that end-to-end and be sure that it's absolutely right. Complex technologies in an approachable way, right? So we have e-learning at Access. E-learning is a large part of our suite. But for engineers, we like to do things. We like to break things. We like to actually touch something and manipulate a real physical item. So the fact we've got this virtual machine that's isolated to you, if you want to delete something, go for it. So it's making me think about how I could change the way I present my technologies. I do a lot of brunch and learns. I like talking to my engineers about cool tech I find. But the problem is I have to spend minutes going, have you got this, have you got that? Oh, you've got this weird bug on the SDK. Okay, well, let's do that. If I can eliminate that and make people think about the problem we're trying to solve, not the problems you need to solve to get there first, that's where Instruqt will certainly help.